Hey guys, it's Monday, June 23rd. We're in the kitchen and it's all about cooling down with the triple digits. And I said, you know, a lot of our friends have tomatoes coming in, cucumbers coming in, probably zucchini, basil. And I'm gonna share what I do with a lot of my garden harvest. And it's all about the protein, and you'll see as I plate our food. So it won't take long, but we're gonna start on the salad first. Then we're gonna move to the stove and grill us a very small, boneless, skinless chicken breast, staying with protein. Now I did pick a few cherry tomatoes and I have washed them. We're just gonna get them into our bowl. I'm just slicing them in half. Now you can use your large tomatoes. Just, make sure that you slice them to a good bite-sized piece. I'm gonna get the ends cut off of these cucumbers. You can leave the skin on, but many of you know Mr. Buddy doesn't care for the skin on. There again, keeping with the bite size of the tomato, we're gonna mimic that bite size with our cucumbers. Now I've got a little bit of basil. I may not use all the basil since we're gonna be cooking the chicken with some basil. But I am gonna julienne it. Because basil goes a long ways. I'm happy with that. Now I've got 2 cloves of garlic that I'm just gonna run across the planer. Make sure I get all of that garlic out. Now this is just for 2 chicken breasts. I purchased this balsamic vinegar when we were in Hot Springs. This is a garlic balsamic, but I also purchased this delicious olive oil. This is for salads. This is a lemon. And this is kind of sweet, the garlic infused balsamic. So it doesn't take much, guys. And I'm gonna do half of the balsamic because it's very strong, but the combination is amazing. Now I'm gonna get this incorporated. We're gonna add just a little bit of salt and black pepper. I'm wanting the vegetables to shine in flavor. Put a little black pepper in my hand. Just about like that. Staying with the garlic, this is my homemade garlic salt. It's 1 part salt, 3 parts garlic, and dried parsley. Not much, guys. And it'll all make sense when we bring it together. Now I'm really fixing to blow your mind. This is just mozzarella cheese that I diced. There again, staying with the bite-sized pieces. This is mozzarella cheese. You can add as much or as little as you want. Mr. Buddy is our big cheese eater, and I do like a mozzarella. Is it starting to look good yet? I can smell that, guys. Okay, let's set this to the side. Here is my very thin, boneless, skinless chicken breast. I mean, you really want to pound them thin. This was just 1 breast that I cut in half before I froze it, and I freeze them just like this, 2 to a package, because it makes great sandwiches, great on salads, but it's got salt and pepper. That's it. I have my iron skillet sitting on high. Remember, we had put up some basil a couple of weeks ago, and I'm gonna show y'all something. This is regular basil in olive oil, and I froze in ice trays. This is that opal basil. I don't know if y'all can see the difference on camera. It's a little dark, but it's good. But I'm gonna add 1 ice cube. And that's just basil and olive oil. To our skillet, I'm adding 1 ice cube of lemon juice. This is lemons that I did squeeze and freeze last November. And I just put them in ice cubes. When they freeze, I put them in a Ziploc bag. Let's bring our chicken over. Oh yeah, I got a good sizzle. Because you're not talking 2 minutes on each side. Okay, let's flip them. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for, guys. Get some of this goodness on them. I know I'm smoking you out, but we're gonna finish the chicken off with one more lemon juice cube. And you're gonna see it start steaming. Oh boy. And that's what's going to finish our chicken. Okay guys, I pulled the chicken. It has rested for 3 minutes. And buddy come in, he's like, is there something on fire? I was like, no, I'm just cooking chicken. He said, at what temp? 700? I forgot to turn the vent hood on. So I'm gonna back y'all up. Y'all get to see what the chicken looks like. It ain't burnt, it's grilled. It took, as thin as these are, maybe 3 minutes, but they've been resting because you don't want them piping hot. Remember, we just want them warm to kind of get that mozzarella really soft. My plate, his plate. Now this is just butter crunch, lettuce, salt and pepper, a little Italian dressing, a boiled egg. Well, it was 2 boiled eggs. I gave myself 4 pieces, gave him the rest, staying with the protein. Here is our chicken. And now it's all about the vegetables. And whatever's left over, I can put into the ice box, and I will actually boil him some pasta, maybe some bow tie tonight, and I'll make him a cold pasta salad for work tomorrow. Now you could have some crusty bread. We don't want bread tonight, but this is our supper, guys. Full of protein. You know, it's taste test. I'm gonna cut a little piece of that chicken. Oh, cooked to perfection. Y'all, that lemon, that basil infused olive oil that we put up together, unreal. Unreal. Cucumber. Not bitter. You know, that's the ones that Buddy is growing, but you got to take the skins off or it will be bitter. They're a pickling, but if you pick them small, they're sweet. My kind of supper. So guys, I hope this inspires you as your vegetables, especially your cucumbers, your tomatoes coming in. You have basil. You know, if you don't have the lemon pucks, the ice cubes, squeeze you some lemon. But this is very easy, very versatile, so refreshing. And like I said, you could just do the vegetable blend, grill your chicken, let it get cold, fold that in, some like bow tie pasta. Of course, you'll have to add a little bit more olive oil, some lemon juice. And guys, it's decadent. So I don't know what we're gonna get into on the next video, but trust me, it's gonna be all a Lippy video. That ain't no lie, because there's no telling what happens amongst the filming. But as always, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. And we will see you guys on the next one.